What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing. OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in the building, man. I don't like that intro still, but you know what I'm saying?
Big Galaxy, you got the slickest name in the hip-hop right now.
That shit up crazy. I mean, I ain't even that upset today because, you know, I got more pressing things on my mind.
Okay.
You know I got kicked out of concert over the weekend.
You got to kick, what the hell?
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion kicked me out.
Oh, why did Megan kick you out the concert?
I was blowing that gas.
Oh, yeah, Megan don't want to catch no contact while she on stage. And I don't blame her. She ain't trying to pass out because you just trying to pass out. She got to perform.
Hey, we blowing gas in the corner, man. What's happening though?
Hey, man, I know I got something that you should be happy about. I mean, the GOAT is back. LL Cool J. He's
LL.
back on the scene with a new single, Saturday Night Special, off of his new upcoming album called Force Man.
Yeah.
How you feeling about it? I mean, you had a chance to listen to it and marinate on it. You saw the video and the song. How do you feel about LL standing up for hip-hop and still transcending time and space in this thing, man?
Well, first of all, when I heard the song, I must say that the video didn't do it for me as much as the song did. I like the song a lot better than the video. I thought that the video was just bland, you know. And for you know, I think that video would have worked for young boys, for the young hip hop artists. But for the OGs, I was just a little disappointed that I didn't get a little bit more for the video itself. Now, as far as the song, I love the song, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think that you know, Rick Ross, Fat Joe, and LL, the message in the song is still street, you know. But back in the day, there was a song called "Run Off on the Plug." Yeah, and that's what the young boys are doing. And everybody and that was the thing. That now you only want to pay a nigga $5. Nigga give you 3.5, say pay me Friday.
Exactly.
Now it was just cool not to even pay him if you had it. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you had it, because you know you listen and run off on the plug. You know. And theirs is just the opposite. It's some OG shit. They saying pay the plug.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Get a man a little money back, man, so you can keep on making some money.
Exactly.
So me hearing that right there, I said, you know what? That falls right in line with my age group. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the, you know, if you do kind of, now I ain't saying ain't no old niggas that won't run off when you won't pay you. You know, I got some partners right now. You gotta call them, nigga. You got paid. You didn't say 5 Fridays.
Exactly.
You said 1 Friday, nigga. But for the most part, you know, once we get a certain, you know, age as men, and we don't been through a lot, we don't been robbed by people, and we don't rob some people. You know what I'm saying? We kind of we put that away, you know, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I felt in the music. You know what I'm saying? It was giving some real game to the young G's that, hey, bro, you ain't got to steal or take nothing from, you know what I'm saying, from your brother, man, because we all out here struggling. You know what I'm saying? And even if somebody was, you know, it ain't just drugs. I mean, anything. They give you a box of T-shirts. Sell the stuff, pay the man. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like your word being your bond. And a man being able to say, you know what? I don't mind giving B-High this right here. Whatever I got, he got. I don't mind getting Wick this right here. Because one thing about it is, B-High gonna give me something. You know, and he might not give it all to me when he say on Friday, but he gonna come with a little something. Hey, you know, this right here, I got you the next week. You know what I'm saying? So that's all a nigga want. That's, you know, that's respect. Because, man, it don't been time. I remember, bruh, I done been in some jams giving niggas stuff back in the day, trying to look out for them. You know, Christmas coming up. And I really didn't have it, but throw a nigga half a zip or something. And now next thing you know, I remember one time I said this right here. I told a nigga, I said, I didn't know that money stank. They like, what you talking about?
That little funky $50.
Little funky ass $50 a year. Nigga, get this funky ass $100. I said, God damn. It got a smell to it now?
Oh, it's stinking.
It's when you need it back,
when
you got it. It's stinking.
Come on, when you need it back, it stink like hell. When you need it, smell good.
When you need it, smell good.
But I thought that the LL video was pretty good, and I feel like you just hating on LL because you love the song, but you had to find some way to get some hating ass shit in there and say that his video wasn't good.
I didn't say it wasn't good.
Well, you said it wasn't as good as it should have been, and I felt
absolutely.
no, it was awesome.
I mean, that's an eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your
eyes. Is notorious for doing the black and white videos. That's nothing new for him.
It's not the color. The quality is clear. You in one location, 3 legends, and standing around one BMW and taking turns coming to the bumper in the front of it and rapping.
Well, maybe because they wanted you to hear the lyrics and they didn't want you to be all looking at everything else.
If I want to hear the lyrics, I'll go. You know, every time you drop a song, I can go Apple Music, see your flyer, and then push play on the song. When I go to see the video, that's your visual. The visual, you need to put just as much into your visual as you do into the song.
Well, what you gonna do is stop hating on LL Cool J.
I ain't hating on L at all. I came in here dressed like L. You know, L is my guy. You know what I'm saying? And you know how I feel about Rose.
But I gotta ask you this though. What do you think it means for hip hop though to see LL coming back like this though?
I think that,
and the OGs at the same time too.
Absolutely. I think that L is not even, L is now falling in line with what a lot of rappers, a lot of old school rappers are doing. It's a beautiful thing across the board.
Okay.
Because, you know what I'm saying, like we talked about last time with Nas and 21. But all the OGs, the Dog Pound got a new drop. They don't got better guesses. We talking about
exactly.
I don't know whatever really happened with the Too Short, Ice Cube,
Mount
Westmore. I don't know if they dropped a single, but I don't know if they dropped the entire album. But I'm seeing the OGs not sitting around no more crying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Calling flagrant fouls on the young generation. You know what I'm saying? So that alone, me being able to turn, to go to YouTube and see LL and Rose with a record, that's a win for me regardless.
Okay. And see, when you talk about flagrant fouls, I got a little angry.
Why?
Because, you said that Fat Joe was wrong for embracing the young folks and saying that Chris Brown, if he would have never got into it with Rihanna, would have been the second coming of Michael Jackson.
Well, see, Jizzle, this is what I be talking about with you. Sometimes niggas just be talking, He
wasn't just talking because Chris Breezy had all of the intangibles to be the next Michael Jackson. The issue is that he caught a raw deal because you got to think about how big Rihanna got. Rihanna got huge after that, and she went on to be one of the greatest, a billionaire and everything else.
That don't matter.
But it stagnated Chris Brown's career, and he wasn't able to go and hit that status because so many doors were closed on him because of what happened between him and Riri.
First of all, Whitney Houston is the greatest female singer of all time.
I agree with that.
And I would put Mariah right there with her, and then I'd go down the list of other people. I'd put Tina Turner in there. You want to talk about a performer. Now, with Chris Brown, I think the comparison, instead of comparing Chris Brown to the king of pop, the nigga that did the moonwalk, the man that had the glove that could stand on stage for 15 minutes and put the glove on slow and motherfuckers fainting. We're talking about the guy. We're talking about the guy that needs, when he goes into a country, needs the government, the army and the military to escort him places. We're talking about a guy that his concerts, the man was making $2 million. If you break it down to a show, $2 million for a 45-minute set.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? Continue, because see, I got a good point I'm about to hit you with.
I think that the comparison should have been, he would have been as good as Usher. I think that him and Usher is more of a comparison. You don't compare nobody to There's only one person that you can even have a conversation with me about Michael Jackson. When you say the name Michael Jackson, I'm tuning you out. I'm thinking that, like, am I being punked or something? Just like, who are we comparing to Michael Jackson? Now, if you said Prince, I can listen. I would sit back and I can hear a point from you. You said Prince. But not Chris Brown.
Well, see, I know it's definitely, not easy to compare anybody to Michael Jackson. It's similar to trying to compare somebody to Michael Jordan.
Gotcha.
However, I do feel if Chris Breezy, well, you know what? Damn. Because the person that I'm about to say, he would have been, in my analogy, he would have been to Michael what Kobe is to Jordan.
Who?
Chris Breezy.
No.
However, Kobe caught the charge too and still got it big as hell after he caught his charge.
He still was a knockoff. He talking about the second coming of Michael Jackson. I don't know if I think that Chris Brown is more talented than Usher. I don't know. And so to be able to just dismiss Usher and jump right to Mike.
I don't think that's a dismissal. I think Usher and Chris Breezy are always been neck and neck, and Usher could have been the next Michael Jackson. However,
Ain't no new Michael Jackson. Stop saying that, man. That's what I keep telling you. Y'all always trying to compare. Be yourself. He could have been the next coming of Chris Brown.
Michael Jackson ain't better than James Brown.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Our kids right now, I'm gonna make this point for you. Right now, any singer, any dancer, who do we compare him to? Who is the totem pole? Who do we compare to that artist? Who are we comparing Chris Brown to?
James Brown.
Michael Jackson.
Who
are we comparing Usher to? Michael Jackson.
Brown.
He is the standard.
Michael Jackson stole all of his swag and moves from James Brown.
Me an artist that is
and he was doing it as a kid, and he did it as a grown man too.
Show me an artist that's saying, hey, he gonna be the next Chris Brown.
Anybody that was born after 2000, that's what they're saying.
There ain't seen nobody saying that, man. Even kids right now, you see that moonwalk on stage, man. You can just go to the video. It don't take a fool to go to YouTube, put in Michael Jackson, put in whoever else you pick, and you're going to see the difference.
So what you're telling me is that you are offended by Fat Joe.
I'm offended.
How can you be offended by that?
It's like you telling me that I don't care. It's in each sport, each entertainment, it's that person. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Ali, going back to MJ, just stop it. We're not comparing nobody to Michael Jackson unless you earn it. Man, I'll throw something out there now. I ain't gonna talk about it now. As far as singing goes, I prefer Usher over Chris by a small margin. Over the dancing,
I would say Usher got the vocals and Brown got the dance.
Yeah, he got the move. Usher bad, man.
Usher can dance. Now, Usher put on them skates on your ass, too. Don't ever get it messed up with Usher.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But you the same way they hated on Usher at the Super Bowl. You know what? You just always gonna find something to hate about every 5 doggone minutes.
He should have did that whack ass show.
No, I don't want to hear that. Now you the biggest Usher fan, but you were just saying that
I blame Jermaine Dupri for putting that show out with Usher.
And then you gonna blame Jermaine Dupri for everything.
I talked to Jermaine last night too, Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day, Jermaine. But I blame you for that bullshit.
Oh man, you ain't got no sense. Hey, y'all hit the comments. Let us know how you feel. How do you feel about LL Cool J's new album?
Yes, sir.
And new single with Rick Ross and Fat Joe. Do you feel like the GOAT is back doing his thing? Is he saving hip hop? Is that the time that we're in right now? As well as Fat Joe's comments about Chris Breezy. Do you feel like his career was stagnant after the Rihanna situation and that his trajectory went to hell, even though he could have been Michael Jackson if none of that stuff would have ever happened? How do y'all feel? Hit the comments. Let me know how you doing. Be High Radio, shout it. Big Galaxy. I'll let y'all in a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
We gone.